You want to keep going? Do you want to stop?
Yeah, let's go kill something.
Okay, sabotage.
Valbin Prime Access Pack.
It's
What? Just such the strangest armor sets.
it is. I don't know. I actually like it in comparison to the normal Vauban design. Like, he looks really dumb normally. Like, Excalibur and Ember and Frost all looked pretty cool. Vauban just looks kind of like some dumpy looking dude. And unless you get, like, pretty much the prime version of him, he's just never gonna stop looking like the dumpy looking dude.
Nothing can defeat my lightning rod, Dick. Or I am Volt, the electric penis slide.
It's one of those co-op doors
Bypass complete.
that
Yep.
you love so much.
Aha! Everything's on lightning. I started saying on fire and it didn't make sense, but then I finished the sentence in a way that made less sense.
On lightning and under fire. Oops, wrong way. You
On
get to
lightning,
live.
on Prancer, on Dixon.
On Dixon, you say?
You're almost at the target.
This is some random unknown
Been seen.
reindeer named Lightning.
Aw, it's another co-op door. Get your ass up here.
Rudolph, electric slide. Prancer.
Alarms have
There's all the
been
reindeer you
set.
don't hear about.
Prancer,
The reindeer
dinner.
from the Santa Claus porn parodies.
Venison. Okay.
The bypass is done. Go.
Nope. Okay, I've got chain lightning. It solves all problems in all contexts, including persuasion checks. I've
don't
played
think
D&D before. Don't question me.
I don't think I've done...
Target found.
Oh.
Destroy it.
It looks like a light show. Like, do you see the light effect on the ground and everything?
I did not. I was not paying full attention. Alright,
You
now...
made the green thing start. You made the thing above us start glowing and spinning, and so I just put like a light show on the floor all around us, like we were like it was some sort of like rave or something, or depressing high school dance. That's the mind controlled guy again. I keep forgetting about that.
Did you go to a whole lot of those?
Nope.
Not a dancing man?
Nope. Also, it's just, hey, you want to take a room and just fill it with all the people you don't like? Sweet. Nah, I'm pretty cool with not doing that. Like, what if we just condense all the things you don't like into one location, then invite you to pay money to do it?
Did you have anybody that did anything particularly embarrassing?
No.
So you don't have a collection of particularly amusing high school stories like Bird myself?
Not necessarily, no.
You just
For a prom, what we did is all of us that got our dates together and we just went to the bowling alley, but we dressed up like we were going to prom.
That works.
And we just played full games of bowling and everything while dressed in suits and shit like that.
I wish my friends had been that classy.
We were
Unfortunately,
just
all my
surrounded by
friends
people
were...
we liked instead of a dark room full of people we can't stand.
Unfortunately, all my friends were girls, and they were very much about prom. For my brother's prom, for whatever reason, his friends decided to be complete assholes and decided not to invite him for some bizarre reason. So he came home and we played Left 4 Dead for like 6 hours straight. That was a better prom.
And most of my embarrassing high school stories just involve misconducting myself in some dumb way. But they're never in the context of like an event or something like that.
We missed somebody. I'd swear we didn't miss them, but I guess they just popped. God damn it! How
Oh,
far
it's
do we
the
have to go?
enemies.
Yeah.
I was confused because I was going towards the remaining objective and then it was gone.
I
I'm like,
swear these
oh,
guys
right,
just
it's
spawned.
jumping from enemy to enemy is why.
Yeah.
I show up just in time to see some corpses exploding a bit, and that's it. Like
Yeah,
I'm
there's...
chasing a trail
Oh,
of wreckage.
it's bugging out on us. I've had this happen before where the game hasn't spawned all the enemies yet, so it gives you a marker and then it's like, "Oh wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Panic. So we actually had one where we had to kill like 200 enemies or something, but none of
But
them
you had to
spawned
like
until
walk
the
away to make them come back.
sort of. We actually got to the very end of the mission, which was like the extraction, and then it's like spawn all of them at once. Or around the last guy who's like still coming through the level. So suddenly he just had 200 people spawn on his head, and I think he had an AoE or something, and he killed all of them. So I get over there
God.
just soon enough to see the loot fly into the sky and be like, huh. Well, I did not help for any of that. So, yep.
Alarms successfully hacked. The location is returning to normal security levels.
Okay.
I helped. That I opened chests and hacked computers and did not see any of those deaths.
I mean, it happens.
They were really far away.
Yeah. Well, the enemy, like, not AI, but the spawning mechanic was totally broken.
Definitely continues to be an ongoing thing where I constantly think I'm closer to you or whatever's going on than I am, because the game exclusively shows waypoints as if you're one room away from everything.
I know. I hate that.
Mission
Can't tell how
complete.
far away anything
Excellent,
is.
Tenno.
So you're like, oh, it'll be the next room. Next room. Next room.
Is the Seer
Next
a good
room.
weapon? It's not a bad weapon until you get to the Lex, but I'd recommend just picking up the Lex. The Lex is super good. And then you get the Aklex, which is just 2 of them.
Aflac.
Affleck. We are not getting a whole lot of experience here. Whatever.
A ton. Aren't they
That was that.
under-leveled missions, though?
Sort of. Unfortunately, like,
And everyone
mostly,
gets obliterated pretty quickly.
yeah, mostly I just want, I want weapon experience, but that stuff is hard to come by.
What master are you
Which-
trying to get to?
Wait, what?
Are you trying to get to a certain mastery level or something?
Yeah, 12. If you get up to 12, you can use every weapon in the game.
Is there a purpose
Uh,
to raising it past that? Because I've heard people say higher numbers, I think.
Prestige by that point. Technically, it lets you trade more often, and it also lets you get more affinity with the syndicates, but, like, who cares?
So it mostly just serves the purpose of making a number go higher, because that's, like, the primary thing that makes people feel good playing the game.
Yeah.
Mastery level 27. It stopped mattering 3 years ago.
I mean, I'm sure eventually they will add stuff to actually make it, like, useful again.
Yep. At which point it'll be possibly become twice as high of a level.
Threats.
Keep growing it.
Proceed.
Yeah, the daily login rewards actually do have a benefit. If you log in for 300 cumulative days, you get, like, a mod that doubles your shields and health, which is
Dear Lord.
pretty sweet, actually.
Alarms
I
successfully
want that.
hacked. The location is returning
That
to
is a
normal
level of
security
loyalty.
levels.
I mean, I'm getting close to 50, I think.
I think I've logged in for 5 days.
That's fine. I mean, this game very obviously does not matter as much to you as it does to, like, me or a number of other people. It's mostly just kind of a fun fuck-around game for you. Which is totally
yeah.
fine. But I
The
definitely
Skinner's
enjoy
Box
this.
stuff doesn't really do anything for me anymore.
Skinner
Like, I played
Box?
World of Warcraft for a year, or for years actually, and I played Diablo for a year, and I think it's
guess-
out of my system at this point.
I guess I'm a little bit more susceptible to Skinnerbox games when I'm, like, tired. Or, when I'm tired or sick. And it's spring, so I've been sick constantly for the past, like, month. You know, like, sneezing constantly, headaches, eyes burning. Right now my eyes burn really badly, and I'm like, do I want to go do things past a certain point?
My thing is, I basically don't get sick, and when I'm tired, I watch stuff instead of playing stuff.
See, I enjoy playing
Okay.
games way more than I enjoy, like, watching anything. I
No,
try
I
watching
still
stuff.
like my media, and frankly, I spend so much time playing games for YouTube that I don't have that much interest in then spending more hours playing more games.
So,
Like, I actually legitimately do not have like my game that is on the side that I play.
Yeah, this is totally my game that is on the side right now. Except for, of course, I'm doing a series on it, and I'm recording a bunch of extra content, because why not?
Yeah. Like, I started playing Saints Row 4 a year and a half ago, and I haven't finished it yet.
Bird and I tried co-oping
as like
for
a
that.
not
I need
recording
you, by the
thing.
way.
You what?
Co-op doorman.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Finally
when you
have to
come
wait
back,
for me, do you?
Oh, wait. Before you hit that, come back here. I want to show you
Why?
something. Just come here. I want to
But
show
I
you
already
the
came over here, and my camera's
fine.
panned out in speed mode.
Okay. But I also want you to come back here and...
Complete.
Come back.
You may proceed.
Ignore the guys.
But they're all dead now.
Look at this banner. Cult of the Bees.
It does just look like a beehive.
It is totally a beehive. I don't know why.
What a strange addition. Does it actually refer to something?
I don't... we can actually translate it, and I might do so. Because somebody has a cipher, like, already available. I just executed somebody to their face? That shouldn't happen. Like, he was looking at me, but I guess his AI hadn't, like, picked it up yet. So I just, like...
You're just like, I know you see me already, but you're not going to do anything about it.
Like, he just kind of dumbly stared at me, and then I just flipped around, smacked him in the back as he, like, instantly teleports around so I can execute him.
Weird.
Pretty satisfying, really.
Speed mode to activate. Oh, well. Made a speed mistake.
You missed.
I sprinted over the rail.
Happens.
Dramatic murder animation, go!
Did I not kill that thing? I did not kill you. I guess I don't think this thing does a whole lot of anti-shields.
Don't worry, bro, I got this. It all died? I think it's all died now.
They all died.
I did a murder. They better be dead, I just exploded the whole room.
Once again, did the same thing. See ya.
What was that?
I don't know. Tried crushing you inside a door, don't worry about it.
How dare you?
I mean, I wanted to see if you're door crush proof. Tenno seemed to be pretty immune to everything else. One of my fans was asking, is there like a challenge to this game? Because it seems like Wander is just constantly just ripping through things. It's like, somebody described it as Disgaea, and I think that was like the most perfect description you could probably go with.
Which is that? No, there's not.
Well, there's a challenge, it's just in the end game, and can be completely circumvented with a decent amount of grinding and forethought.
So I was holding down right bumper and mashing Y to do my ultimate, and instead it was just switching my weapon over and over again, and it was just ignoring me.
Looks like it's another co-op door.
It decided it didn't give a shit what I was trying to do. It's like, no, you're gonna sit here and change weapons instead. Open.
Are you here? Oh, you're here.
So disappointed in you right now.
I really wish an icon would light up, because I don't want to look over to see if you're standing at the console yet.
Yeah, that's
That
too
feels-
much work. I'm just gonna stare at the wall instead.
Well, I mean, I have to if I want to press the button. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is a lot of dudes. Well, treadmill.
You'll be fine. But yeah,
I
a lot
am,
of the
in
games we
fact,
play
fine.
together are games where there's effectively no challenge most of the time.
It's a lot easier to, like, co-op through things. I mean, even, like, Dark Souls was no challenge by the end.
Yeah. It helps
Like-
that we're all already experienced at it though.
What was the boss fight that gave us the most amount of trouble? Was it the weird, creepy dragon dude, or...
It was the Deacons
nuts.
by a mile.
Oh, yeah.
We spent
Which-
an entire session trying to defeat the Deacons of the Deep, which is known for being like the easiest fight in the game. Which was fascinating. But yeah, Osiris gave us problems just because he was so fast and flaily and would target the host and just destroy him.
It didn't have very good targeting, you know, in terms of, like...
Oh yeah, and half of us couldn't hit him with our attacks because he was constantly jumping around like a lunatic. He was just perfect for being able to evade everyone's projectiles.
There's another guy in here somewhere.
Oh yeah, I just remembered that I think I scaled up the UI at some point, and I think I do like it better.
Is it easier to see stuff?
Yeah, so like the health bars are bigger. They're still way up in the there's still tiny things up in the corner because the game's entire interface is tiny, but I think I like it better than what it was before.
I guess I'm so used to... I'm so used to...
In particular, I think the meter that says how long you're gonna live should be bigger than the default.
I guess, yeah. I guess I'm so
Or
used
when
to
you eventually fight a mission where you can actually take damage and have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Granted, 99% of the time it never moves, so it doesn't matter.
I'm so used to the just, you know, tiny interface, mostly focused on the game. I also kind of hate big and cumbersome interfaces in most games. I'm trying to think of ones
Well,
that have
the point is that an interface is supposed to be there because you need the information on it.
Yeah, I guess. I really liked Dead Space's interface.
If an interface feels superfluous, then that means that the game probably needs to be redesigned
Yeah.
so that information is actually useful. Either remove the information because it doesn't matter, or make the information irrelevant by rebalancing how the game works. Something has gotten really strange if you're like, I don't need to look at my health bar ever.
Yeah, I
Like,
guess.
it's a weird moment.
For me, it's one of those that you get up to the end and you want to pay attention to that thing because you die. Let's see, does Wander have Frost Prime? Yes. Yes, I do. Frost Prime is nice. Probably my favorite frame. I wish I had the cool helmet for him, though, with the weird rotor thing.
You get little waypoint. You get little metagame pop-ups about your progress of doing X amount of X on the screen sometimes.
Yes.
And they'll show up right as the mission's ending. Like you'll have the end mission screen, and then as it disappears, the other one will show up. And then it'll just feel like the game's trying to throw like subliminal messaging at you, saying stuff like "money is power." That's what it said. It said "money is power." It's some progression thing, probably about getting 1 billion credits or something, or who knows what. But it just shows up right before the loading screen shows up, and it just feels like the game's trying to like mess with my brain. Chat, the next WoW episode comes up when I can get them to play WoW again. Whenever that is.
Whenever the 30th is the day Shell is free again. At which point, there we go. Hey, we can go do the Mesto.
One wants to know if you want a Frost Arcane helmet.
I would absolutely take a Frost Arcane helmet. That would be incredibly useful.
Wear helmets like they're equipment in this game?
Sort of. Okay, so there's cosmetic helmets, but there's grandfathered in arcane helmets, which are rare and can't be gotten anymore. And they give you stat bonuses.
It's baffling for me to hear about because up till now it's just been like you have a weapon and you just have a character, and those are like the only things.
There's arcanes. There's this like kind of weird thing where your Warframe operator comes out of the Warframe and like shoots people with lasers. That's a thing. Let's see what else is there. There are arcanes, but you have to have like a maxed out weapon for that. There's a ton of things.
The current interface doesn't even like suggest that those things exist for the most part.
No, I don't even know how to get them. I'm still finding out about like weird shit in the endgame. Oh.
Oh. Hi.
I've never actually seen this before.
We're fighting an evil neon dog. No,
Can you,
not the evil. I'm stuck in a corner.
Okay, can you Palpatine when you get the chance?
Literally during the cutscene, I got pinned in the corner.
Actually, never mind. I Palpatined.
Is it over already?
No. I haven't killed the boss. I'm just trying to take out the ads, because I'm actually flimsy, and this is killing me.
Don't do that. Don't die.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Bad for you to die.
Well, I guess if I hide underneath the map, that
Does that thing
solves
get
the
hurt or
problem.
not?
No. Sort of. Let me go fix it.
Is the dog invulnerable?
Dog's invulnerable.
Oh, that's important to know.
What you have to do is you have to shoot the guy
here.
that is currently VR controlling him.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. And then when he goes
Penalty?
down, Zanuka becomes
This is the
vulnerable.
Oculus VR boss.
Yeah. Alright, it dead now.
Video games are silly.
They
Oh,
are
I got
silly.
Gunslinger.
You might have also... Did we get any neural sensors from that? No, we didn't. Oh, that sucks.
Assassination contract.
Normally that guy drops... Oh, wait. He did. Nav coordinates. Son of a...
That was a moment.
Yeah, so that guy
There are
usually
a
drops...
lot of these guys around.
Yeah, they're kind of jerks.
I'm gonna moa you down. Didn't quite work out. There we go. Need to get that energy up. It's really interesting seeing who all my lightning will target sometimes.
Yeah.
There'll be like two guys directly in front of me, and I'll just see my lightning just shoot off in some direction off camera. I'm like, I guess there was somebody over there. I don't know.
I don't
It
really
found
understand. I don't really understand Volt's moves. I just use them and they work. And I stopped questioning them a long time ago.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
So,
I'm out of energy.
chat is reminding of this, but the lore that was not actually explained because we went through the level too fast is that like weird robot dog thing that we killed was made out of cannibalized Warframes.
There was something to be explained?
Yeah, they won't shut up about it. This is actually the first time that I've not heard it, which is really weird.
Weird. I don't think I noticed a single dialogue pop up.
There were a couple, but we were too busy just yammering.
Yeah.
But it was mostly just being like, Lotus being like, be careful. But usually Alad V is talking to you about stuff. And, he didn't feel like doing it today.
Yeah, some people might wonder why I don't hear stuff like that because,
It's easy
like
to
in
miss.
well, that's I have the game has to be turned down so I can hear the people I'm talking to in real life.
This is...
Otherwise, it overpowers them. But as a weird result, because of the audio processing I put things through, like the game will actually probably be louder in the finished video than it is for me live.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can compress the audio so the loud and the quiet is all pushed closer together, and I can perfectly balance it as opposed to like the real experience, which is that games constantly go back and forth between really quiet and really loud, and you have to turn it so quiet so that the loud parts are quiet enough to hear people past. Which means that the quiet stuff is really quiet.
Oh, Shell's here.
So if I talk while the characters talk, I just don't hear the characters talk because I have to balance it so that the whop is loud and bird and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Behind the scenes grumps.
Oh yeah, if you want to farm Valkyr,
I got a sigil.
This is the place to... Yeah, every time you kill a boss, you get a sigil. But yeah, if you want to get the Valkyr frame, you kill him a bunch of times.
Yeah, I've got the Valkyr chassis blueprint so far.
You would actually probably like Valkyr. Her final move is set self on fire, become invincible, hit things with claws a bunch.